Hello there once again. Thank you so much for joining us here at Big O Mix Farm. Today we have an important session that we want to show you that needs to be done, especially when looking at handling our goats in order to prevent them from being attacked by ticks and mice. We have to spray them weekly at least. Now today we are going to carry out a spraying routine. Most of us have been seeing spraying being done either by hand, either by cloth. I just remember when I was still young, we used to have a cloth or a sponge. You pass a sponge into the insecticide, then you rub it and scrub the animal. But nowadays we have simple pumps, hand pumps, which you can use to spray. And nowadays also people have dipping techniques. Others have mechanized machines. But if you're not comfortable with all those machines and you're not yet there, then we can use a simple hand pump and spray these animals. Previously, people used to collect animals like, as you can see, all these animals are piled here. We also tried it out here at our farm. Pile them in one corner, spray them, but it is not so effective. When you spray them, when they're all cornered in one section, some of them may not get all the parts well soaked or well sprayed. So the advantage of avoiding this technique is in a sense that we are looking at how we can effectively spray the animal. So for example, like this lady here, we have to get hold of her. If you don't have so many animals, you get hold of her and then they spray them effectively. They will spray under the feet, under the hooves. They will spray in the ears. They will spray in the back, under the udder, under the armpits, and then the spraying will be effective. To make that effective spray, you get hold of one goat. Someone can assist you to hold one goat, and then at the end of the day when it is sprayed, you'll see how effective the spraying can be. So allow us to take you through the spraying. Let's have a gentleman holding one of them, and then we shall start showing you how we can spray these goats. When you get hold of him, they can spray him very well, and we spray one at a time so that no one escapes. The only way he can get out of this is after he has been sprayed effectively. So as you can see, the spraying is taking place under the belly, under the armpits, in the back, the feet, the head, the ears, in the ears, at the eyes. So with that, you cannot easily find ticks that are holding onto our animals. Face. With this kind of spraying, you can't go wrong. It is very effective. You are sure that you did a good job. You are sure that every part of the goat has been handled. People may say, but if I have so many goats, yes, it is the job. It is the farm. Make sure that all the goats are treated the same. Just like you can collect feeds for all of them. Even spraying, spray each of them. So he's done. He can now go and hide in this other section. So we can bring him out. When he's done, this one had escaped. When he's done, he comes in this free area, which confirms that he has already been sorted. And as you see, the insecticide we use gives them a very good texture and a very good color. He looks beautiful, he looks clean. He has effectively been showered, so he has enjoyed the shower. So today they are going to take the shower, they're going to take the spray before we can go for grazing. So it is always very important, guys, to always get your goats and your animals, get them together, spray them, and make sure that they are always sprayed week in, week out. As they go out in the field, they collect a lot of ticks. You know, ticks are found a lot in grass. And that's why sometimes we even encourage people, if you want to feed the animals grass, cut the grass, let it stay for a day, let it be fed to them the following what? The following day. The eggs by then perhaps would have died for the ticks. Here comes another lady, she's also done. That is very effective. As you can see, everyone has got the insecticide as expected. Let them keep enjoying the feeds as they dry up, as they wait for their colleagues, as they are going for grazing very soon. So like I was saying, the old technique of spraying when they're all clustered in here, you will end up spraying on top, maybe a little parts of below the belly, a little parts of the behind, but some of the animals will miss out on some of their parts. And those parts you never know. They might be the ones that are holding ticks, and therefore the ticks won't die. Instead, you'll see them growing and multiplying on the goats. So spraying animals and goats is very effective in controlling some of the diseases at the farm. So I encourage you all out there to, whenever you have such goats, such animals, make sure you spray them at least weekly. At least weekly, spray the animals. You will not have problems of diseases that are caused by ticks. So I was giving you the advantages of spraying our goats, and among which is they have a very good skin texture and skin color. They will look clean. Their bodies will look, if you have the right insecticide. And therefore, when we spray the goats, we shall be protecting them from ticks. Today I came with my young man here. You never know, if he grows up and learns how to graze or he enjoys it, he will be in love and he will be knowing some of the things we did when he was still young. So it's always also very good to encourage your kids to join some of these activities, as they will grow love to love the animals. They will grow love to also be part of the teams that are going to contribute to the country's economic activities, which include farming. But once again, I would like to thank you all so much for joining us here at Big Mix Farm. Every time we put a video, you join and be part, and always watch and like the video and share it. So today we have been looking at spraying. Spraying in animals, it's 5 and 6. Everyone has to spray animals. Whatever animals you have to spray them. Unless if you've designed a situation whereby you have a setting of their house close or its surrounding, when it is not what? When it is not surrounded by grass, like some 5 to 10 meters away, when it is tiled or it is cemented, their ticks cannot cross up to their stable. Likewise, if the animals are not going out to graze, then you don't need to spray. But if you have animals which are grazing to the fields, going out, then all the time you need to spray them, at least week in, week out. So for today, I was trying to share with you that. And like I've mentioned, if you have designed a stable which is not allowing animals to live, and it has a distance of around 10 meters away from the grasses or from the soils, then you will be safe from ticks. Otherwise, all of us are likely to have challenges of ticks if we do not spray. Spraying is a must. Spraying for animals is a must. Spraying for animals makes them healthier, makes them stay from some of the diseases caused by ticks.